So what supplements should you avoid if you have the eye condition called glaucoma? So there is one supplement that kind of comes to mind when I think about this, and it's a pretty heavy hitter, and it's called glucosamine sulfate. Yeah, glucosamine, the same supplement that's so popular with people who have osteoarthritis. So why do I bring this up? So several years ago, there were a few studies showing that glucosamine sulfate appeared to increase intraocular pressure. That's the pressure inside the eyes. And that's not something you want to have a lot going on if you have glaucoma. In one of these studies, people who were taking 750 milligrams of glucosamine sulfate 3 times a day, that's roughly around 2,000 milligrams, they found that those individuals had significantly greater intraocular pressure after 3 months of use. Now, that doesn't sound really good for glucosamine sulfate. However, I do want to call your attention to another study that came out a few years later. This one's titled The Effect of Glucosamine Sulfate on Intraocular Pressure in People with Osteoarthritis of the Knee. So I'm glad they did this study because, again, glucosamine is so popular with people with osteoarthritis. So we've got 42 people in this investigation, and they are given 1,500 milligrams of glucosamine sulfate each day for 3 months. And again, I will point out they're using a little bit less in this paper than in the previous paper where it was around 2,000 milligrams. Nonetheless, these researchers report no change in intraocular pressure in the people taking glucosamine versus those who were not taking glucosamine. So what does this mean for you? I would say right now, we're not quite sure if glucosamine increases intraocular pressure or not. And even if it does, what does this ultimately mean for the progression of glaucoma? In other words, does glucosamine make glaucoma worse? I think we still need better studies on this. However, based on the research that I have seen, I think your safest bet is to avoid glucosamine sulfate for now until you speak with your eye doctor. If you've been using glucosamine and you have glaucoma, let's move the needle forward. Leave a comment below and let me know what happened to you.